Hey everybody, what's up? It's Marie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me dry skin kind of makeup routine. I did a video like a year ago, my dry skin foundation routine, and this is pretty much kind of like an updated version of that with the new products that I've been using and things that I can use now that I wasn't able to use a year ago because of how much progress my skin has made. And I'm gonna definitely 100% film a video on how I cleared up my dry skin and eczema, because I know I have a lot of comments on my previous video and people just asking for that. So I'm gonna do that this week, hopefully sometime, and I have a huge giveaway for that video as well with products that I used during that time that really helped me and saved my life. So without further ado, let's get into this video where I show you guys what I do to get ready and what I use for my makeup. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I've already started and I moisturize my face with just a like a regular lotion. It doesn't break me out or anything, and it is really, it's like good because I have sensitive skin, eczema prone skin, yada yada yada. So I just moisturize with Eucerin, just their regular eczema relief lotion. Love this stuff, use it all over my body. It's great, it's great. So I'm gonna start with primer. I'm gonna prime my face with a Benefit Professional. But yeah, so moisturize, then prime. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This doesn't usually irritate me. I didn't use it when my eyelids were irritated, but normally I'm good with this. So I like to put it on before I put my foundation on. Just because I've found that if I put it over my foundation, it kind of leaves like a weird look. So moving on to foundation, I am using the Tarte Face Tape, which I just purchased probably like a week ago, and I actually really love it. I kind of just bought it on a whim because I went to get a L'Oreal foundation, but Ulta like wasn't carrying it anymore, and I was really disappointed because it's like a cheap foundation and it works great. But so I got this, like spent like 4 times the amount, but love it. I've noticed like my skin doesn't like react to it. It's really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender. It's kind of dirty, ignore. And I'm just gonna do a couple of pumps on there. I also really like this foundation because it does not have SPF in it, and I really don't like wearing SPF. Next I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is also the Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just gonna go in really light with this because I find, because I do have dry skin, that when I use a lot of it, or even when I use a little bit, it really makes it look kind of cakey. So I don't like to do that. So I'm gonna put the tiniest little dots, like not all the way on the inner part of my eyes, but like here to my forehead. But honestly, this is more than I would recommend using. I've watched videos and people like put it all over, and I'm like, how? And now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and blend this in. This is really thick concealer, so like you need the tiniest amount. Like ever. Honestly, I think I use too much. Especially if your skin is dry like mine. Less is more. I don't bake my face with powder, but I do set it lightly. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I purchased this probably 2 months ago. Absolutely love it. Best powder I've ever used in my life. I don't know how I've gotten along thus far without it. So I'm just gonna kind of dab it onto my face. I like to put the most, like concentrate it on my chin and on my forehead, and then I'll kind of take the extra under my eyes, like I said, because that's like the dry area on me. is like my eyelids and under my eyes, so if I put too much, it doesn't look good. So if you have drier skin, try and keep the powders away from those areas and keep the products like lighter on those areas, and it's gonna look better. So just a little pro tip. Moving on to brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. This is actually like my third or fourth purchase of this. I really love it. I try not to use it that often because, yeah, it's expensive and it's like you can use it really fast. But special occasions, yeah, 100% we're using it. Okay, and we're going out tonight, so we're using it. So let's start with the eyes. I'm gonna use my Naked Smoky palette. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade right here. It's called 13, just to like set a base. Next I'm going in with this beautiful color called Combust, and I'm literally just going to blend that into my crease. You're probably not going to see any huge significant difference in the way the colors look, but yeah, we're going to blend it in just to help with the colors I'm going to put on top. It's going to be a nice transition shade. Again, if you have dry like skin, you want to stay away from like your shimmers because it's gonna irritate the dry skin and just like make it look worse than it already does. Because trust me, been there, I know. And if your eyelids are really dry or like really bad or irritated ever, I just don't even do eyeshadow. Honestly, I don't put any makeup on. I like do all the makeup around it and then put mascara on, and it hides my eyelids anyway, so there's always that option. I'm gonna take this and blend it right under my eyelid. So now I'm gonna go in with this like blendy brush, this little tighter one, and I'm gonna take Whiskey, the like dark brown color. Yeah, we're going in, and we are going in with it. Take a little bit on this brush, and I'm gonna just kind of press it into the outer corner and then like tightly into the crease. We're gonna do a little bit at a time. I've also noticed when like my eyelids are like pretty dry, eyeshadow likes to go patchy a lot easier, so just bear that in mind if you're trying to do dark colors like this. So I'm gonna go back in with the big fluffy brush and a little bit of that Combust color that we had put in our crease and just blend the top of that out. So I'm gonna go to the next color in the palette called Password. Right next to the Whiskey. Literally, we're just going down in a line here. And I'm gonna deepen up the outer corners with that. Just a little bit. With that same brush. And then bring it in, kind of blend it into the lid. I'm going in with this Stila Glitter Liquid Shadow. This one is in Wanderlust, and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. This is literally the easiest glitter application ever. And yeah, so like I said though, if your eyelids are irritated and like whatever, do not do glitter. This might burn, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with some more eyeshadow and blend it out a little bit. So like the glitter is pretty much dried. I'm gonna take that little fluffy brush and the dark brown color and kind of just go in the corner and blend it in with the glitter, just so there's a nice little gradient. So I really don't like to use eyeliner like on my upper lash line. I'm gonna use some this Black Market from this palette, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of eyeshadow as liner with an angled brush. And also take it on the outer half of my lower lash line as well. So I'm just gonna use this Twist Up eyeliner from Ulta. It is in the color Chocolate, and I'm gonna just put this in my tight line and waterline. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara, but I'm gonna turn the camera off for that because it's gonna take me like probably 10 minutes to do mascara, and then I'll be back. We got mascara on, mascara's done. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. I have my Benefit Cheek Parade palette just because it's super easy. I'm gonna go in with Hoola to contour and bronze. I'm using like a stippling brush. I love the application that this kind of brush gives me. I've never had a problem with these powders breaking out my skin or irritating me. So I recommend, I think I'm gonna use this one, Dandelion. Haven't used it in a while, so. We're almost done. For highlight, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sugar, and then I'm gonna use a fan brush, and I think we're gonna go in with this Gumdrop color right here because it's like bronzy but also a little pinky, and like that's the kind of look I have. So I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones. Then I'm gonna take it on my nose. Then I'm gonna take this little concealer brush with the same highlight and pop it right on my inner corners. And then right under my brow bone. So that is the face look. To finish it off, I'm going to take my Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter, and I'm just going to do a little light spritz. I don't like to go crazy. I notice if I go crazy with it, it just like doesn't look good. So yeah, lighter is better. And for lips, my favorite lip color ever is Penelope from Kylie Cosmetics. Also, if your lips are chapped, do not use a matte lipstick. I have Burt's Bees on my lips. I love it. It's great. I only use the honey one. So I'm gonna line my lips. If you have on matte lipstick and it's just looking not cute, just take your chapstick and like run it over it, and it looks good. It's not like super matte anymore, but it'll fix it and make it look better. So this is the finished going out makeup look. Literally my hair is just gonna be straight. So don't really need to show you how to do that because we all know how to straighten our hair. And yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.